basically, if you haven't listened to me before, I am married and have a little son. And my son is almost 11 months old. And he's the most adorable little thing I have ever known. He cracks me up. He's almost walking now, which is just terrifying because he can get into everything. We're trying to come up with ways to baby-proof our house. And we got the basic stuff down, but he still can get into a lot of things. I'm starting to understand why my mom and dad are so crazy. I have two other brothers. I can't even fathom having 3 kids. I have the one, and trust me, he's about as great a person and a little baby as you can have. Most people who meet him think he's perfect. And honestly, I can't really disagree. He doesn't really cry very much. He laughs all the time. He loves life. He hasn't really been sick except a little bit about a week ago. I mean, it's been a perfect time with him. But even all that considered, I still feel like ripping my hair out at times. He can be really hard to keep up with. He's just busy, ready to go. And I'm constantly chasing him around. Sometimes I'm starting to feel like his name is actually No, and not his actual name. We've given him the nickname Pickle Fish, or Pickle for short. So, that's what I'll refer to him as in these videos. I prefer not to reveal any personal information on these videos, so my little Pickle, as I call him. My wife and I took him outside today. He loves playing outside. I think it's gonna start raining here next week here in Virginia, so we wanted to get out while it was at least a little bit nice outside. And we live in this apartment that's over a garage, and the garage is with a house where a lady lives. She's a grandmother. She's renting out this apartment to us. She's really, really sweet. And she has a bunch of grandkids that come over and stay at her house most days. So she has tons of little kid toys, little cars, and like 3 or 4 Power Wheels, which I don't know if everyone knows what Power Wheels are. They're basically motorized kid cars. They have a little battery in them and a gas pedal and a brake, and they only go like 3 miles an hour, but the kids just drive everywhere in them. At least the older kids, the ones who are like 4 or 5 years old. But they also have this play school car that has a big handle that comes up high, and we can put Pickle down in there and push him around the driveway, and he just loves it. He also loves to crawl in the grass. He picks up all the old leaves, the dead, crackling leaves, and he crunches them. And he's so sweet, he'll pick up a leaf, and he'll hold it up and look at you, kind of like saying, look what I have, look at this. And once we look at it, he smiles, and then he puts it down and goes to find something else. It's like he's treasure hunting to show us stuff. It's really cute. He loves electronics, so anything that Daddy likes to play with, Pickle has to have too. So the remote, the TV remote, is one of his favorites. He loves the camera. He loves our phones. We're having to borrow a DVD player from my parents because we had been using my PlayStation 2. But for some reason, the PlayStation 2 is having trouble reading discs right now. So we have the DVD player, but I ran out of space on the table that we have our TV on, because the DirecTV receiver is there and our Wii is there. So I put the DVD player underneath the table on a little basket, and as soon as I put it there, scrolling around, he went right for it and started trying to push buttons. He loves my dad has this really nice surround system hooked up to his TV, and there on the receiver, the AV receiver, there's a big knob, the volume knob, and he always has to get up and turn the knob. I think he's figured out that it changes the volume. So he goes up and turns it. When we're over at my mom and dad's house, he gets into the kitchen cupboard with all the Tupperware, and he pulls all the Tupperware out, the plasticware. It's a lot too. My parents have collected a ton of it over the years. And he pulls it all out, and he throws it all across the kitchen. It's really funny. My mom lets him do it because what's it gonna hurt? But she ends up having to clean the Tupperware like every day that he's over there. So she pretty much has the cleanest Tupperware in Virginia, I think. I watch a lot of Sesame Street with Jack. We try not to let our baby watch too much TV. So I really have to be careful about what's on. But the one show we always do at least watch part of is Sesame Street.